went to Japan in May and I'm going to tell you all about it. Hey everybody, welcome to the Snubs Report. I know I haven't done one in a very long time, but I went to Japan in May for 2 weeks and it was incredible. It was the most amazing trip that I could have hoped for. I've actually been wanting to go to Japan since I was like 5 years old. My mom literally has a piece of paper from when I was in like grade school and it said, "Where do you want to go?" And of course my answer was Japan. I have no clue why I wanted to go when I was such a little kid, but I did. So now that I'm 30, I finally gained the funds to be able to go, so I went. I've always had this obsession and fascination with Japanese culture, be it anime and manga, as you can tell from my bookshelf back here, you know, otaku culture, and I love the food, I love the drinks that you can get there, I love like the geisha outfits, and I just love the fashion, everything. So for me, this was like the trip of a lifetime, the thing that I wanted to do for so long that I finally needed to make it happen in my life. So I decided by the time I was 30 years old, I have got to get my butt to Japan. So I made it happen. This was like bucket list item number 1 on my really long list of things I want to do in my life. And now that I went to Japan, I did mark it off of number 1 on my bucket list, but I also decided to exchange it into places 1 through 10 on my bucket list because now I just really want to frickin' go back because there's so much I didn't get to see. So I was there for 2 weeks. I got to fly into Tokyo, Japan. I stayed there for 1 day, went down to Kyoto for a few days with my husband, and then we went to Nara for a day trip, checking out the deer, and I'll be, you know, catching you up on all that information. And then we went back up to Tokyo for the rest of that week. Keith had to leave early. He's my hubs. He had to leave early because he had to go back to work. So I ended up staying in Tokyo for 1 week by myself. I took a day trip to Hakone with one of my friends that met me in Tokyo, and it just so happens he brought an extra suitcase, which was awesome. So I was able to bring home a lot of stuff because he was from the same area that I am in the San Francisco Bay Area. Yes! And then I just kind of hung out around Tokyo for the rest of that week, and then I flew home and slept for like 2 days straight because the time difference is pretty intense. So for the next several weeks, I'm just going to give you like a review of my trip. I'm going to show you some videos from it, of all the different things that I got to see. Unfortunately, I didn't take like vlog videos, but I took a bunch of Snapchat videos and I took a bunch of like random crap that I saw in Tokyo because, all right, y'all in Japan, you got some weird stuff. I'm not gonna lie, it's very weird over there. But given that I like your culture, I really like the weirdness. It's awesome. So yeah, if you guys have questions or if you have tips for the next trip that I take to Japan, or if you want to share experiences of your own, hit me up in the comments below. I'm really excited to share my experience because it was such an amazing trip. It was really, really awe-inspiring, and it makes me want to learn so much more about different cultures across the world even. I mean, this was the first time I've been to a like non-English speaking country, so for me, this was very, very interesting. And it was fascinating. I loved being able to meet new people. I loved making friends. I made friends over there that I didn't think I was going to make. And I loved being able to get kind of engulfed in a completely different language, a completely different country from the ones that I'm used to, even if I am a military brat. So if you haven't yet, definitely hit up my Instagram. I've been sharing photos over there. I'll share a few in these videos, but it's mostly going to be very video minded. So you can hit up instagram.com/snubs. That's where you can find all of my Japan photos, especially the really, really nice ones that I took on my nice big camera. Oh, they're so pretty. I printed one on canvas. It ended up being amazing. You want to see it? And I hope that you too can visit Japan as well, because it's an incredible country and it's so beautiful, and there's a lot of really, really friendly people, and I think that anybody who goes there would have a good time. All right, so leave your comments and questions below. I'll definitely get to them if I can answer them for you. And again, this is the Snubs Report. Make sure to subscribe so you can see all of my trips around the world and I don't know, wherever the heck I'm planning on going in the future. And my name is Shannon Morse, and I will see you next time. Bye!